Hello everybody. This video is brought to you by Asha Akanksha Foundation. My name is Siddharth Singh Kiryal, and I will be covering your analysis and design of algorithms course along with my co-instructor Yash Verma. In this video, I will be covering some basic introduction of the course, like what is the course outline and all these things. So this is a course which is usually offered to the computer science BTech undergraduates who are in college in layman language. And the expected duration for this course will be about 30 hours. At least that's what I am expecting. And I will be trying to cover it in about 1.5 months. This is some basic information about the course, like what is expected from you and what is the main philosophy behind the course. You can pause the video to look at it. The main languages that will be followed during the explanation are majorly I will try to speak in English, but sometimes I will be using Hindi as well. But yeah, if anybody out there is they only speak English, then I don't think there will be a problem because I will be trying to cover most of my content in English. So now I will be discussing the prerequisites of this course. Uh, there are some mandatory prerequisites. Like first of all, this course deals with a lot of data structures and a lot of basic algorithms, which are considered very essential in coding. So I will prefer those people who know all these things beforehand. Like there is a course known as Data Structures and Algorithms. I would want people to have a look at it before coming to this course. And there is another course which is Discrete Maths, or there is a counterpart, the Discrete Structures course. From there, you can know about how to prove logical statements and how proofs can be constructed and all these things. There are some desirable prerequisites, like I will be covering major content that I will be instructing in Java language. So I would want you to learn some basics of Java as well as these are some desirable prerequisites, like I would want you to study advanced programming before coming to this course. This makes things very simple. Otherwise, I will try to improvise wherever it is possible. And I will be covering mathematical proofs a lot in this course. So I think that I want people to know how to prove things and how proofs can be constructed and what is the correct way of proving things. Then, of course, because this is a programming course, we will be using asymptotic analysis a lot. So please have a look at it before looking at the videos. And yeah, of course, whenever it is possible and wherever it is necessary, I will try to discuss some prerequisite knowledge before starting the main topic. So these are the list of topics that will be taught by me, and they their chronological sequence is just as given in the list. First, I will be covering. This is my introduction video. In the second video, I will be covering multiplication algorithms, and we will see how to create faster and better algorithms for multiplication. Why? Because these are usually used a lot in computers, and creating better algorithms is a very helpful thing and very useful thing in the industry. Then we will study Master's theorem. Master's theorem is a very basic basic thing, basic formula I can say of the analysis and design of algorithm course. I will call it the ARDA course in short form. And then I will discuss some divide and conquer techniques, and these are some problems that I will be discussing in that scenario. So first will be the counting inversion problem, then I will be studying the Strasson's algorithm, and then how to find closest pair of points in 2D plane in the minimum time complexity as possible, as minimum time complexity as possible. Then we will be having a look at dynamic programming and several problems. I will be discussing what is dynamic programming, as well as I will be discussing several problems like the maximum weight problem, the knapsack problem. I will be discussing sequence alignment problem. These are all problems. I will explain it all in their corresponding videos. And this is a dynamic programming code problem, which is optimal binary search tree. As I said that I have a co-instructor in this course. He will be teaching the later half of this course when I cover all these topics. These are the topics which will be instructed by Yash. I will just briefly go over what he will be teaching you. He will be teaching you weighted completion time problem. Yeah, these are some problems. He will instruct you everything from basic to detailed, from basic to advanced in his videos. And this is the weighted completion time problem and coloring intervals, how to use the minimum number of slots to include the maximum number of intervals. This is very useful in creating timetables and in many institutes. And then we will study the maximum independent set of intervals. Yeah, that is given a set of intervals in a certain timetable. How can we select the maximum number of intervals such that none two of them are overlapping with each other? Then he will be discussing entire graph problems. First, he had discussed the greedy problems. These are greedy algorithms, and greedy algorithms, listen to me in this case. Greedy algorithms are one of the most important and basic things, along with the dynamic programming problems that I will be teaching in this ARDA course. Then he will be teaching you the entirety of graphs. What are the DFS and BFS searching techniques in graphs? What are the applications of these techniques? And he will be teaching you how to create a minimum spanning tree using Primson's Kruskal's algorithm. Then he will be discussing several shortest distance algorithms. There are two algorithms, Dijkstra and Bellman-Ford. Bellman-Ford can be said to be an advanced version of Dijkstra. Yeah, but in most of our applications, Dijkstra is enough. Yeah, he will be discussing both of them. And then he will be discussing several applications of Bellman-Ford, like how to detect negative cycles. He will be discussing what are negative cycles in great detail in his videos. Then these are several references that you can follow. These are several reference books. These are the names. Uh, and trust me, these are, if you study these and if you have any problem in the course, you can first, of course, look at Google and check several coding related sites for these things. Yeah, but if you want questions and problems and all these things, then these books, I think they should be enough. Yeah, mind this that this is all that is being followed in many BTech CS programs. Yeah, so please have a look at the prerequisites of these books so that you know what they are talking about. Otherwise, they are very simple to understand. So this is the end of the introduction video. In the next video that I will be posting, I will be discussing algorithms related to multiplication. Uh, in that case, we will, as you of course know, that computers use multiplication a lot. So there are several techniques of multiplication. So there are several brute force techniques, as well as there are several uh, yogic maths techniques, and there are several other methods. So you will be discussing those. And there is a specialized algorithm for multiplication that I will be discussing in great detail. And it provides a lower time complexity, which is a very useful thing in industry. So thank you very much for looking at the video. I hope that you understand all these topics. If you have any problem, then please feel free to ask your doubts. Thank you.